Bonjour mes amis. So, I was sitting there, and I was thinking, what could I do to make Sundays more special than the rest of the days that I vlog? And then it struck me. Book Talk Sundays. Sundays where I talk about a certain book. Or just describe books to you. So, I grabbed a book, grabbed my reading glasses, grabbed a cup of tea, sort of, and got picking. So, I came down here and set it all up. There's my setup. Beautiful, isn't it? So, let's get started. Today's book, we shall be reviewing the first book in the Alex Rider series by Anthony Horowitz, known as Stormbreaker. Now, about, I want to say 7 years ago, maybe, 7 years ago, my aunt bought this for me for a Christmas gift. And I was like, okay, so it's a book for Christmas. I was 9. I wasn't very interested in reading, per se. I was more interested in, video games. So I was like, fine, I'll read it. I won't enjoy it. I loved it. It was what every teenage boy wanted. I'll read you the back cover, and then I will read you the inside. So, back cover says, recruited. They told him his uncle Ian died in a car accident, but 14-year-old Alex Rider knows that's a lie, and the bullet holes in his uncle's windshield confirm his suspicions. But nothing prepares him for the news that the uncle he always thought he knew was really a spy for MI6, Britain's top secret intelligence agency. Recruited to find his uncle's killer and complete Ian's final mission, Alex suddenly finds himself caught in a deadly game of cat and mouse with no way out. What if James Bond, and here's a quote by Kirkus Reviews. What if James Bond had started spying as a teenager? Non-stop action keeps the Non-stop action keeps the intrigue boiling. Alright. So, I read that first, and I was like, this could be... So I read that first, and I was like, this could be interesting. Then, I read this. The first page, or the first quotey page thing. Trapped. 1 car behind him, 2 more ahead. The plane was now in the air. The back wheels lifting off. The guards taking aim. Everything at 70 miles an hour. Alex let go of the steering wheel, grabbed the harpoon gun, and fired. The harpoon flashed through the air. The yo-yo attached to Alex's belt spun, traveling out 30 yards of specially designed advanced nylon cord. The pointed head of the harpoon buried itself into the underbelly of the plane. Alex felt himself almost being torn in half as he was yanked out of the Jeep on the end of the cord. In seconds he was 40, 50 yards above the runway, dangling underneath the plane. And I was like, this could be interesting. So then I continued to read it, and being a small child, I read at about a pace of a page a day. No, I probably was reading 10 pages a day, and so it took me a while. So I finally finished this book, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get the next one. So I then continued to read all the books in this series. There are now, I want to say 8. I want to say that's wrong. I want to say there's 9 now. Crocodile Tears was the latest one. I've read all of them. I've reread some of them, and I've loved each and every one. So you can go out and borrow this from a library, buy the book, just read it. It is excellent. Trust me, you will not regret it. This is every teenager's dream, being a spy. And then it's put into realistic terms, and soon it shows why it might not be so great. But, yeah. Today's date is May 15th. Yeah, May 15th, 2011. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful Sunday.